excited to be trying on this new concealer because my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer is actually running really low, so I needed to go get a concealer. But before I tried another Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, I wanted to buy this one from Makeup Revolution, which I've been hearing a lot of reviews on, that it is similar to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So we will see how it looks and how it applies, but I am excited to try it out for you guys. I am going to try other Makeup Revolution products, but let's just begin with the concealer. So the packaging is very nice. It is a rose gold packaging, which is very pretty, I feel. So the concealer actually retails for $7. So that is a pretty good deal if you're looking for a concealer that is inexpensive, that is something that's going to last you a long time. It looks like you have a lot of product in the concealer as well. I got my concealer in the shade C10, which is more for warmer skin tones like me. I am going to be trying the Makeup Revolution concealer on this side and the Tarte Shape Tape concealer on the other side. The concealer is in the shade C10, and the Tarte Shape Tape concealer that I always wear is in the shade medium. So let's begin. I'm going to be applying it in a triangle on this side. This is pretty much how I do it, and right away I do feel like it's very creamy. And I'm gonna take my Tarte Shape Tape concealer and I am going to apply it right underneath my eyes here. Now there is a difference in tone. As you can see, this is more of a yellow undertone. This is a little bit more neutral, even though the concealer is more for warmer skin tones. So just keep that in mind. And it seems like this is giving me more full coverage, but we'll see when we blend everything together. I'm just taking my Real Techniques blender and I am just going to blend that into my eyes. The same thing with the other side. And I don't know if you guys can see, but it seems like this side is a lot more brighter than this side. This side seems to still need a little bit more concealing. This definitely brightened up my under eye circles, like really good. It looks like the Tarte Shape Tape concealer actually dried already, and this one is still a little bit tacky. I'm just going to set it with the powder. I do like to set my concealers with the powder. So I am going to be taking the Born This Way Too Faced Ethereal Setting Powder, which is right now my favorite powder to use. So I'm just going to take a Real Technique sponge and I'm just going to set my under eyes. Okay, and I'm gonna take that on the side there. I'm gonna let that sit for a little bit. So now I'm gonna work on to my eyeshadow. So now I'm gonna be going in with the eyeshadow palette. This one is the Revolution Flawless 3 Resurrection palette, and I actually haven't tried this out much. I think I've only used it once and I just kept it back in the packaging. I've heard a lot of reviews on this. I've heard that it is pretty close to the ABH Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia. So I'll show you guys how it looks like. The palette is pretty nice. It's very neutral in colors. It does have a film like this, so you'll know what kind of eyeshadows you're working with. The colors are definitely much more neutral. I'm gonna take this beautiful orangey color over here just for my transition. And I'm just going to take a big fluffy brush. I'm going to take the M441 brush. I'm going to dip into that color. And I am just going to apply it all over my eyes. So the eyeshadows are pretty nice. They blend pretty easily. It's not that hard to blend, which I really do like. Now that we have the transition, I'm going to be taking a tapered brush. Take the M573 brush. I'm going to go in with this color over here, which is an orange one. I'm just going to apply that right at the corner, the outer V of my eyes. because we are going to create like a halo effect for the eyes. You can go with the R37 brush just to blend that color upwards. I'm gonna just take the Makeup Revolution concealer and create the cut crease. You guys, now I'm going back with the palette. I'm gonna take this beautiful kind of like a golden color, which is really pretty. The palette actually applies better when you use your finger. I'm just gonna take my Linear Intense eyeliner. This one is from the drugstore. I'm gonna line my eyes. Now I almost forgot to actually go underneath my eyes. So going back with that palette, I'm just gonna take the color, the same colors that we used. I'm gonna take that underneath my eyes. So I'm gonna take this color over here, put it underneath my eyes. Taking the other bottom orange color right here. Actually, for my brows, I'm gonna grab this shade. I am using the Better Than Sex mascara. So for my eyeliner, I'm taking this LA Girl eyeliner. It's a black. Alright, so now I'm just gonna take a brush. I'm just gonna dust away all the powder from underneath my eyes. So for my cream contour, I'm gonna take the NYX Wonder Stick. If you're looking to do some cream contouring, it does take like your look to a whole new level, but it really is a nice way to give yourself a little bit more dimension and just more like sun-kissed effect, which is really nice. For my bronzer, I'm going to take this NYX bronzer, this matte bronzer. I always use this bronzer all the time. Sorry, it's just my favorite bronzer to use. I always use it all the time, you guys. So I'm going to take this Morphe R2 brush. It's going to bronze up over here. One of the blushes that I bought from Makeup Revolution is this blush palette, and it has a lot of different colors. I will show you guys how it looks like. The palette itself, it has beautiful warm pink colors. So if you guys are looking for a palette that's like really nice, this one is definitely one that you guys should try. Has different colors. It has a pinker, a dark pink, a mauve color, and even like shimmery pinks like this. I'll show you guys. You see how pretty it looks. I'm gonna take my Bare Minerals brush. I'm gonna take this, and we're just gonna apply it in the cheeks. So I'm gonna take the Urban Decay 24/7 lip liner. This one's in 1993. I am going to take the Urban Decay Vinyl Luxe Liquid Lipstick. This one is also in 1993, which is really pretty. It's more like a darker mauve color. So this is my favorite highlighter, you guys, from the Fenty Beauty line. It is the shade Hustle Baby. It's so pretty. It's such a beautiful, beautiful highlight. Okay, you guys, so thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys like my review. Actually, all in all, I feel the concealer is good. It does apply really nicely. It's very creamy underneath the eyes. As far as comparing it to the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, I think that it is comparable to it, but the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer just gives you a tad bit more of coverage. But this concealer is really inexpensive, so I would definitely recommend you guys get your hands on it. It does look so flawless underneath the eyes as well, and you can set it with the powder. It dries pretty good with the powder. It does not crease. It does not look like dry underneath the eyes. So I really do love the concealer. If you can't find it in store, try to look online. I think they do have it in stock still. Also, you guys should give the palette a try, as well as the blush set, which is, I think, pretty good for the Makeup Revolution line, since it is more of a newer brand. So anyways, you guys, I hope you guys like this review, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Mwah.